Why blame the one who cursed his God for becoming alive? To know is important, but not more important than the direct contact when you wear the emotions. A moment you so cherish understanding in all you know, yet never can tell what truly you will do in a sharp-edge moment. With love for growth, I have come with a story. Let's dive deeper into a level of reality and upgrading the code. Wait, did I ask, how are you doing today? May the amazing grace and mercy of the Lord be with you in whatever moment you are in right now. Is it heavy, maybe romantic, or a desire for one? Feeling lost seeking light, or already found your light? Love and balance, you are worth it all. We are the world, better we can always be. A good friend of mine in a world of reality. Don't mistake what I'm about to tell you as fiction just to shed light. This is reality, a real-life story that defines what struggle truly is. These are people I know and have shared family moments with. One is about a young guy called Jona. Growing up, he had 8 siblings in a village where farming or serving a master in the city was the path to financial survival. Jona was a talented child who just wanted to entertain the world with music and acting. First, he had to leave the village now becoming a man. Jona served different masters in business over many years, but none fulfilled their promise to settle him. Once a boy who left home at 11, Jona was now nearing 30, having given years to others and receiving nothing back. He hustled for his family and his music dreams, using his barbing skills to stay afloat. Then came tragedy. His siblings fell sick one by one, and within cycles of 2 to 3 years, he kept losing them. He took it upon himself to break the mysterious pattern physically and spiritually, but nothing changed. Now only 2 were left. Life became more difficult and his music career even harder. He lost his barbing shop in pursuit of a better life, but instead of things falling apart, everything broke. Frustrated, Jona returned home to start afresh. But war broke out between his people and herdsmen. On a daily basis, people were slaughtered on their way to farms. The herdsmen had vowed to take over the lands for their cows. Jona stood among the youths who rose to defend their land. In a battle he described as seeing the devil in the day and light fade into dark, they were overpowered. The consequences were unspeakable. Pregnant women were slaughtered, their babies torn out just to ensure they weren't boys. Jona now lives in a state of anxious frustration, asking God why this life was given to him only for suffering. He is not afraid of death, he calls for it, blames God, and curses the day he was born. Now, how do you feel about Jona and his story? Let me tell you about someone else, a man I know who has taught me a lot, both positively and negatively. He once said, "I'm in for whatever, as long as it's fun." To be his friend, you must know how to flex, drink, club, gist, laugh, dance. His name is Nelson. Nelson was once a pastor with real miracles to his name. He was a father of 2, doing super well in auto car parts. He owned big cars, built shops in the city, a bungalow in the village, and was planning an upstairs. Life was good. He had made that life from scratch, choosing business over school, not because he was poor, but because he made a choice and it worked. Even after suffering under his master and madam, he waited until the agreement was fulfilled and later started his own business. His mother was a devoted Christian known by top pastors. Nelson followed in her path, playing guitar in church, preaching and praying. He fell in love with a prayer warrior so pure she seemed like an angel and married her. But behind the angelic mask, she was deeply tormented. After 2 kids, peace began to fade. She fought him constantly. As a man of God, he believed something was wrong inside her. He prayed. He took her to higher men of God. She rolled on the ground in deliverance, apologized, but once at home, she would become possessed again, telling him it was her duty to make him fail. She filed for divorce, took the kids and much of his wealth. His business crashed, his prayer power faded. His mother began to run mad, and no man of God could help. Nelson turned to drugs, desperate to escape his reality. One day, he had enough. He boarded a bus to leave the country. On the way, he asked to stop at a large bridge over a river. He wanted to end it all, but something strange happened. A tall black man in full senator attire stood beside him. The man didn't beg him not to jump. He just said, "Will it solve it all if you jump? I don't know your trauma, but I know you only want to escape reality. It won't change a fact. Why don't you go back and solve it?" That voice echoed in Nelson's mind. He stepped back. That very Friday, he followed a friend's advice and something lifted. His mother was healed, the spiritual block removed. He gave up the drugs, forgave his past, embraced his truth. Business returned. Since then, Nelson celebrates every Friday like a birthday. He doesn't go to work. He cooks, he eats, he drinks, he rejoices with friends. Every Friday is his gift to himself. Now, how do you feel about Nelson? Calm. I know you're wondering why the stories. My question is, what is your pattern? Do you even know it? Do you trust it? The kingdom of God suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. Let's look inward, not outward. What war is going on within you? Science says the mind is a complex system of cognitive, emotional, and volitional energy. It holds consciousness, memory, learning, emotion, motivation, cognition, personality, identity, and the sacred mind-body connection. The mind is the eye of the soul, the storyteller, the feeling force, the thinking architect, the identity builder, the wounded healer, the temple that mirrors the body. It's not a vessel, it's a universe, a kingdom, and everyone owns one. To protect and provide for this inner kingdom is the great violence. Yet, we often focus only on the world outside. One day, I sat with my elder brother watching Titanic. As the ship prepared to move, we saw the ones shoveling coal into the fire the real hard labor. My brother asked, "Why do those who do the hardest work earn the least?" The truth is the ones in the office create the vision. Without them, there would be no engine to fuel. Every innovation needs a great mind not just to think, but to act. I learned in my first seminar that the burial ground holds the most unused ideas. In Jona's story, his pain is his greatness waiting to be refined. To survive all that yet still live is proof of destiny. If he wins the war within, he will impact the world. Nelson found his light again because he made inner balance. He chose motivation over fear. When you stop complaining and start embracing, life begins to unfold with meaning. You'll see patterns. You'll realize you created them. And you can change them. Yes, it's hard. But hold on to God. Don't forget your why. One of the greatest gifts we have is awareness. Some awaken to pain, some to joy, but both are real, both are truth in their own form. So I ask you, what is the silent battle you fight alone? What do you feel worst about? Have you tried seeing beauty in the dark instead of fearing it? Would diamonds shine if not for the fire? What if you are the one with the idea the world has been waiting for? Will you deny your duty because of a moment? Do you know who you really are, or just the idea others have of you? What can you do for you? Share in the comments. You are never alone. The universe is wide. We are family.